nonchalant video today with the great topic: if you can't play tight, everything you do will sound like absolute garbage. Now you may think, how does this man come to utter such harsh words? It all began exactly 1 year ago when I released my song Lorel and recorded the guitar and drum playthrough, and I realized I suck because I was not playing tight. If you play some complex tricky stuff, this might be not as severe because people might have sympathy for occasional sloppiness, but if you can't make a simple backbeat sound good, you are in big trouble. And there I was, in big trouble. And right then and there I decided to start to hone in, start the shedding journey of becoming tight. So how's it going? Great. Am I anywhere near satisfaction with my current level of tightness? Hell nah. But definitely learned some valuable lessons I'm gonna share now while practicing for my guitar/drum playthrough of my new song Lost in Creation, out now everywhere. By the way, maybe someone remembers 1.5 years ago I already made a video on that topic. No, just kidding, nobody will remember that because barely anyone watched it, but I showed some cool tricks to get rhythmical accuracy, and it's also arguably one of my smoothly edited videos. But so the obvious things first: metronome practice. Now that I tediously memorized all my drum parts, also more complex rhythmic stuff, some triplets, God forbid some metric modulation, always to a metronome. The metronome stays on, but the metronome is boring sometimes, so what I do is to jam two songs. Has pretty much the same effect. And also what's even better is to take a drum playthrough, also works with any other instrument, playing to it, and whenever it sounds like there's just one drum set, you are perfectly synchronized. But what's really important is to really train your hearing. Listen closely. If there's any flamming going on, that's bad. Quick disclaimer: if you practice for tightness, you will obviously get better at playing tight, but what you will get better faster at is noticing the smallest of mistakes and obsessing over them, which is a very dark route to go down, but I guess that's the happiness and sanity you trade in for the tightness, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. So recording yourself, extremely valuable. This enables you to find even more mistakes you can feel bad about. It's wonderful. Also what helped me is not to only record myself, but also to publish it to the internet for some extra motivation, because I can't publish something that's completely embarrassing. Whoa, that sounds kind of cool. That's pretty much also the only reason why I do these playthroughs, because no one likes to watch them anyway. But yeah. Just don't edit your performance, that would be good. It also helps with severe imposter syndrome. You just openly expose where you suck at. Also what I did with the 5 hours of practice video or the Lorel playthrough, that even included a whole list of all the mistakes I made. Another pretty dope trick I do is to practice the song you want to play at an extremely slow tempo with the metronome, and just try to get every hit exactly aligned with the metronome. This helps a lot because it's slower tempo, it's harder to keep time and to really nail it, and you can hear every slight offset very clearly. That, for instance, was bad. Helping good. So recording the drum playthrough parts way better than last year. Way cleaner, less takes, far from perfect though. So all we can do now is practicing, I guess, and try not to lose our sanity. No any percent insanity speedruns, please. Perfect.